crafty friends, come on in, come on in. I'll give it just a few seconds. So if you're watching this on the replay, forward, well, it's like 30 seconds, so fast forward. If you're coming on in now, of course, give me the likes and loves and let me know that you're watching. All right, we'll wait just a few more seconds. Happy Monday. Monday is such a fun day. Maybe you had a holiday today because it's Martin Luther King Day. I did not have a holiday, but that's okay. I went and taught 2 yoga classes and that was great. So, all right, we're at our a little bit over 30 seconds, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in. So, hi crafty friends. I'm Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner. And tonight, this Monday night, January 16, 2023, we are gonna play, we're just gonna explore a new product suite called Regency Park. This is a follow-up to my unboxing because I had wanted to make a card at the end, but the unboxing was getting kind of long. So I cut that off. And I have some of the prep things, but we're just gonna explore this stamp set. We're just gonna have a little fun. There's no plan. I don't have anything hardly pre-cut. So it's gonna be a little bit of an adventure. So if that's not your favorite style video, then, it's okay. Still give me a like and then feel free to move on. And I'm gonna talk first about my upcoming classes. So let me switch the view. There we go. And here I am back again. Hello. Okay, so today is the last day. Ooh, what do we got shaking? I think it's the camera. It'll settle down. There we go. Today is the last day to RSVP for 2 of my January classes. The Valentine's Buffet, it says yesterday, but I had to work a lot today, so I didn't get to even starting prepping. So I'm going to start prepping these things. I might need to order a little bit of stuff for that. Anyway, Valentine's Buffet and Just Cards. So you can see them on my website, or you can see them on Facebook under events. You can see my 8,000 postings about them over the last couple weeks, so that can help you out. Or the email, I send it out in email too. And then registration is still open for Maker's Mojo online. But we do start, the Facebook group is open, and you can start participating in these play-along posts, and that's how you can qualify to win some prizes. So if you want to join in, it might be fun to join in now. Okay, so that's what's upcoming, if you need that information. All right, and then look, here's my fancy reveal. Ta-da! All right, so I don't need this piece of paper. So what we're going to play with, here's the new catalog, which if you would like a catalog and you would like me to send you one, or you live near the Frederick area, let me know and I can get one to you. This suite, it's called a suite collection. I think they call it a collection when there's more than one stamp set. Ooh, I need to get that paper out. We got to play with that too. Okay, so what it has, so I'm going to talk this part, well, I'm going to take our time. Hold on, I'm going to grab that paper because I see it right here. All right. Oh, okay, here's all the fun projects. I just noticed this. This is the Valentine's Buffet, the Just Cards, and my projects for Maker's Mojo. I was gonna give you little teasers and show them to you, but we're past that now. So the Regency Park, like I said, there are 2 stamp sets. And then there is a punch and dies. Look at this, there's so much stuff. There is 6x6 designer series paper. There are adhesive back milky dots, and there's some really nice, I love this blue ribbon. Okay, so we have all of these fun things to play with. Okay, some of this stuff we don't need to play with. Okay, so we're just gonna play. We're gonna make 2 cards together. We're gonna stamp the flowers, and yeah, I think we're gonna have fun. So let me show you in the stamp sets, kind of why they, oh, and I wanna use this paper, oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to put it here so I will hopefully not, I'll put it like this so I don't forget it. I'll probably still forget it. One stamp set, and they're both, yeah, they're both photopolymer. Look, there's almost no stamps on this one. Ooh, there's little leaves I didn't use. This stamp set coordinates to the punch. You can punch out the flowers, but you cannot punch out the leaves. If you want those leaves individually, you have to fussy cut them. We're not going to fussy cut them tonight. And then this stamp set has some nice, really thin line cursive, a big U, and then these smaller, your graduation. Oh, I get it. Thinking of you, or wait a minute. Oh, let's celebrate your graduation, your anniversary. Is there a your just by itself? Just for you, love, all the wonderful things you do. So there's some fun greetings in there. thinking of, let's celebrate, why doesn't it say your birthday? I don't know. I don't know. It's a cute one. But I thought we would make hopefully some birthday and some thanks cards. Oh, hi there, Gail. I had to read your whole thing. Oh, she's watching football while watching us here too. Okay, so which part do I want to do first? First, let's stamp and punch, because this did take me just a little bit of time to figure out, just a little bit. Okay, so hold on, I've got a pile of little white, oh, they're on my cutter. Got some little white papers here. All right, so one thing I recommend when you're going to use a punch that coordinates to to a stamp, is figure out the best direction. So in this case, I could come from right or left or top, right? But what I want to think about is that I want, whichever way I'm going to come, I want the little flower on the top. Okay, so I'm going to pull that out and look at my stamp. And I'm like, I want the little flower on the top. So you want to kind of make it look the same as your punch. That'll make it easier for you. So this is the way I want to do it. And it doesn't have to be exact. You just want to know which one. It would be more tricky. In this case, since I have a square paper, it would almost work out. But if you're doing like a strip of paper, you would want to know which one goes there. So this is a 2-step stamping stamp. You have a detail and a fill-in. You can use them both separately. You really can. Or you can use them together. So, I don't know. We'll stamp them all the different ways. Okay. We're going to just stick with the colors in the paper today. You don't always have to. You don't. But when I'm first exploring a suite, I like to just stick with the colors that Stampin' Up! Put in the DSP, because that gives me a good color palette to start with. And then later, I will definitely explore and try different colors. So that's some other good information. And you might need to wear your glasses so that you can read the colors. So Balmy Blue, Mango Melody, Night of Navy, Petal Pink, Shaded Spruce, Sweet Sorbet. Okay, my thought is that we're going to make a really pretty background, and we're going to use, I had die cut this out already, we're going to use this Petal Pink. So I could have Petal Pink. I think this is going to be cute. I think this is we're going to see what happens. So let's go with, you know what? I can't go Mango Melody. I have lost my Mango Melody ink pad. I need to order a new one. And then I'm sure once I order one, it'll appear. But I need to place an order actually for a couple other things. So you know what? You're going to laugh. I'm going to write it down, because I looked and looked and looked. I cannot be the only person who has lost an ink pad, I hope. I hope. But I'm pretty sure I used it in a class and somewhere it got put in a bin and it has not reappeared. Okay, so unfortunately, we're not going to go with Mango Melody. We are going to go with Sweet Sorbet. That's on the list too. Sweet Sorbet. Okay, so you could, and we'll get our Petal Pink out too, you could stamp the outline and just color it. That would 100% work. But you could also just use the 2-step stamping, which will be a little bit quicker, although sometimes I just really like coloring. So ways we can stamp this. Here is our outline. We could then, do I have a little scrap? You guys, I know I make you laugh when I have new grid paper. I don't like to make it dirty, but it's going to get dirty today. All right, here's our fill-in. So you could go color on color, and then what you do is you stamp off on your scrap paper. And then, ooh, I think this is going to be really pretty. Look at that. And then you stamp it on there. Ooh, look how pretty that is. And it's okay if you don't get it exact. Mine is pretty close, but it's okay if it's not totally exact. Unless sometimes if it's just off too much, then it looks like blurry. So then you might want to redo it. Okay, so that is nice. I like that color combo. Let's try another one. Let's do the same outline with the Sweet Sorbet. And then what if, oh, I've got to clean this, okay? I don't want to put this Sweet Sorbet in my Petal Pink. That would not be good. So stamp off and then clean. This will be a good video for my friends that like to just play these in the background while they're doing things and then later be like, oh yeah, I do want to make a card. I don't do a lot of these. I normally like to be really direct-ish and get things done. But tonight I thought, you know, what if you just opened it up and you started to play with your with your things here. Okay, let's see if I got that good. Ooh, that looks pretty also. So that is the petal pink with the sweet sorbet. Maybe I like that one. Then we could also, a lot of the designer series paper, because it uses the same stamps, have stamped it. See, that's Mango Melody, which I can't stamp. They have done the blue outlines and blue. That's petal pink. So they did blue outlines. So they're, you know, their little color code. That's kind of pretty to do petal pink, and that's Mango Melody. I really need a Mango Melody ink pad. Okay, so that's just giving us a little view. And so let's try one with blue, and then we will punch it out. All right, so we need to do our outline. Thinking doing the blue and the sweet sorbet. That's why I'm leaving both those ink pads open, which is a dangerous thing, I know. Okay, I cleaned that one too. All right, so let's get some, let's do Night of, do I want to do Night of, no, I want to do Balmy Blue. I'm going to think of it being a little bit softer. Let's try it. And I've got lots of white paper. That's one of the things you should just be willing to go through is like, use your white paper, have some fun. Okay, so there's our Balmy Blue. Oops, and I picked up some kind of little bit. Ooh, that's pretty. And then let's actually do our petal pink. So a little more pastel-y looking. Okay. It's like I couldn't breathe and put the stamp down. Ooh, I like that. That definitely looks like the one on the paper. Okay, and now we'll do, ooh, let's do blue, blue. So let me close a couple of these. So you could see that you could do this all day, right? You could totally just start exploring colors and what combos you like. Here it is. All right, so in this case, I think I don't really have to clean them because I'm going darker. Okay, I need more white paper. All right, I'll cut it off. I don't want to mess this up. We're going to make that card too. All right, so here we go. This will be our last one because I know I could do this. I could definitely, I'm like Captain America. I could do this all day. Okay, so Night of Navy plus Balmy Blue. And you could use your Stamparatus on this. Ooh, I like that too. Look at that. So you could definitely make it faster if you decided on a color and you just started stamping. So those all look really nice. And then let's watch how fast we can punch them out. And then we'll talk about the leaves. All right, so to punch them out, I like to, you want the opening to face you, slide your paper in. Let's see if I can hold it. Yeah, you can see that. Okay, just double checking. Slide it in and then try to get a nice even white border around. Breathe and try. And then I kind of hold it a little bit. Ooh, there's a leaf on there. Look at that. There must be a leaf stamp. You think I would have noticed that? Look at that pretty leaf. We'll see if there's a stamp. Maybe I can just stamp it right on there. All right, and let's just carry on. And we will punch these all out. Now, so these flowers are definitely made, like you need the punch. There's no, with them all being on the same block, unless you cut them off, I don't think it would work real well for just stamping. Okay, we're getting a little collection of leaves that we're gonna have to stamp for just stamping them on. I mean, maybe just to do a random stamping would work, but to make it like a bouquet or a controlled sprinkle of flowers, it would be hard to do with the way the stamp is. Now, you could cut it apart, 100%. It's actually really easy, and they're easy to put together as long as you leave the little tab there. You could use it as the big stamp, stamping all three, or you could pull it apart. But see how fast we got that? We got a whole little bouquet of flowers. Ooh, we could actually get super creative and mix them all together. I'm kind of digging that. Maybe you're digging that too. All right, let's look really quick. Aha, look at this petal. Let's see if we could be a little bit super pro and do it the other way. Do I have a ponytail holder? No. All right, well, I'm just gonna be a little hot now. All right, so let's check this out. We need 2 tiny blocks. I'm not sure how I missed that when I played with this the other day. Do I have 2 tiny blocks? All right, I gotta peel a couple stamps off. And I don't want to lose these because they're for my Valentine's buffet. And I'll be like, where are those stamps? All right, so what color green? It was shaded spruce, that's in there. And is there another green? Nope, so we'll just do shaded spruce. We'll do that with a 2 times stamping. All right, so we'll stamp that off. Stamp it on. I don't usually recommend, yeah, let's try that again. Which end is gonna, I think it's this way. I don't usually recommend punching then stamping because it's hard to get it on there, but I think the leaf is okay. That looks all right. All right, so it's the rounded end. And really it's actually better on the foam pad because then I can see the white. Look at that. Let's see if I can get that over. Look at that one. I think that's okay. This is very interesting leaf. You like me moving the whole foam pad instead of just moving my little white piece. Now let's try that one again. So the one issue is, I'm not sure if we could actually get these all on the, could we get this leaf on the block together so we could punch it all out? Probably. There we go. One more. Awesome. That one was probably the best one. Add the detail. Oh, that's really cute. Okay, I do like it. I was like, I don't know. But you could also punch these out in the color, in colored cardstock, and that would look really nice too, because then it would be a little bit more bold. So you could punch out a whole bunch of leaves, which we might do in a minute. Ooh, I like that. All right, so we have leaves. Okay, so now we want our big leaves. So we're gonna cut a little bit of paper. Ooh, and I think I want to try to remember to accent it with that paper. If anybody's watching live, remind me. Say, Audra, use the, I'm going to cut this. I know I'm cutting it or you can't see it. It's right here. Okay, so this is like about 3 by 4 1/4, which I believe will hold the leaves. Okay, so the leaves are the same. 2-step stamping, right? 2-step stamping. We have a background and we have a stamp. We'll go ahead and go with the shaded spruce. We'll just stay with that color palette. Okay, so some tips on this that I learned when I was practicing. Sometimes when you put on a stamp like this, let me show you how big it is. And it has, it's all spread out so it can make the place to put the flowers. But if you put it on, you might get it like a little crooked and it's not gonna line up. So one thing you can do is gently lay it down on your table, okay? And we may have to, we'll see. Just lay it down and let it find its natural place. And then, ooh, this block is kind of dirty. And then pick it up. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and do that with the other one too, just in case. And remember, if it doesn't line up exactly, a little bit is okay, but we don't want too much. Okay, so lay it on your table. Let it naturally assume its shape, and then we pick it up. All right, now we're gonna ink. And what did I already put the shaded spruce away. Look at that. All right, so we have some shaded spruce again. I've been doing, I guess this is funny, I'm doing this in the leaves in reverse order. So for the flowers, I did the detail first, and then I did the fill-in. And now I'm doing the fill-in and then the detail. So you can pretty much do it either way. All right, so I'm gonna put this on here. And it doesn't matter which way, because I can just flip it over. Nice. And then I'm gonna do this one this way. Just because that block is so heavy, the ink pad is a little bit lighter. Okay, and now I gotta figure out which way is which, right? It's not that. All right, and then I'm gonna try to line that up. So I'm gonna get, you're gonna get to see the top of my head. I'm gonna get right over top of it as best I can Pick lots of different places and try to line that up. Oh, maybe not exactly right. Where am I wrong? Just that one. I think I'm okay with that. But we'll do it one more time. One more time, just in case that one's better. All right, so let me cut another piece of paper here. Oops, got a little spot. Let's do this side. All right, let's see if we can do that in reverse. And then, if it doesn't line up right, I may have to fiddle with my stamp and make a little bit of a mess, which is okay too. What I like about the idea of this one, instead of, like I did fussy cut it on the Maker's Mojo project, it's fussy cut, and I do like that, but you lose these fun little dots and you lose all this fun detail, whereas this one is a little bit nicer stamped on a bigger piece where you're not going to fussy cut it out. So there's pluses and minuses when you have all this extra information on your stamp. Okay, let's try this way. Ooh, that might be easier to line up this way. Ah, do you think I got it? I don't know. Okay, I'll take that one. Maybe I like it better, I don't know. It's still not exact, so it's something you'll have to play with. So don't get too frustrated on this. Take your time and just kind of work it out. Hey, Dawn, welcome. Okay, so we have this part. What do we need? We need a card base. We need, what else do we need? Oh, we need our little piece that's gonna have our sentiment on it. And we're gonna use this petal pink. So we need to add, I think we need to add some petal pink. Should we add some DSP? Oh, and let's see what colors this has in there. All right, so if you're joining late, this is a, I'm not even gonna call it on the fly. This is just an exploration of the Regency Park suite. We're gonna make 2 cards. There's no plan, we're just exploring. Ooh, this paper is super cool. It's a little bit shiny. Look at that, you see a little shimmer. And so we have it in shaded spruce, white, and balmy blue. Ooh, I kind of feel like I want to back that in the shiny paper. I do. All right, let's try that. You get 2 sheets of each. Can I just get, can I just get one off? There we go. All right, so I need 3 1/8 by 4 3/8. All right, to go behind my little white piece. Okay, let's put a couple ink pads away. All right, let's cut this to 3 1/8. And I'm just gonna cut the whole strip. Sometimes you could get fancy and just cut in where you need it. But, ooh, that sounds neat. A little ziggy-zaggy paper there. And then it's 4 1/4, so 4 5/8. Okay, we're gonna need that trimmer again. Which one are we using? We're using this one. Okay, so then that'll go on there. Ooh, I might have to trim the white down just a little. That's a very tiny border. Let's see how I got it. Oh no, that's good. I like that. Although you can't, I think that is not the best use of this paper, right? Because you can't see all the shimmer. You can't see enough of it. So, you know, we're not gonna do that. We are gonna cut 2 strips instead. I could have just used regular shaded spruce for that, right? So what we're gonna do is cut 2 strips 1/2 inch long. All right, I think that we will appreciate that a little bit more, so we'll try that. All right, and then let's look at the DSP. I kind of feel like I want something that has not flowers on it, because we're gonna flower that up. That's kind of pretty. So we're looking at the back sides. Some people call this the B side. I don't know. We're looking at the side that doesn't have all the flowers on it. Although, I kind of like this one. But we're going to go with the polka dots. I think those sides where it's kind of a little bit tone on tone, I think they look like Hawaiian shirts. All right, so we're going to do this one. What's under here? Let's do this. All right, so we're gonna go with our just regular card base, card front, 4 by 5 1/4. All right, and then we gotta figure out what color card base do we want. Let's see. So what I'm thinking is that these little green strips, ooh, I like the polka dots, are gonna come here. Do I want 2 of them? I do. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut that one in half. I like the idea of it like coming out. Okay, so I don't know that I want a green card base, and this is gonna be on here. And then all of these flowers are gonna be on here. We're gonna have a big old bouquet. This is gonna be a crazy card. Not really, it's gonna be really pretty. We might not use all the flowers. I'm just throwing them on there so that I can kind of see what colors go well with what I've picked already. And I'm feeling the sweet sorbet. So let's grab a piece of that. All right, and we're gonna just cut this to card base size. And then I think all we gotta do is add a sentiment and we will be ready to put it all together. And you will have seen, did I cut that the right size? I did, and you will have seen pretty much everything because we'll add the ribbon, we'll add the, oh, and we have these bonus leaves. We are gonna add all the things. We're gonna add the gems, we're gonna put all the things from this suite all together on here. Okay, so let's fold this in half. It's a fun question. Do you normally make your cards where they open to the front, so the 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, or do you do yours the long way? You know, do the 4 1/4 cut. I almost always do this way because I used to do the other ones and then people didn't know how to open the cards. They would be like, like they'd try to go like this and it was to go like that. So I almost exclusively do this style here. Oh yes, this is gonna be very pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, move the little dies out of the way. We don't need them right now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is on one of these, I'm just gonna snip it in half. Ooh, do I want it behind that? No. Okay. And you gotta decide when you're ready to commit, like when are you gonna add the glue? But this is what I'm thinking. So I call this like a dry run, a test run. I'm not sure where I want my little sparkly green paper. Do I want it like that? I don't know. I'm almost thinking that this piece is going to go here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to just do one on the side. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. And every once in a while, I'll have you know, on these videos that are like this, we don't like the end project. And that's okay. Because you don't know until you try, right? All right, let's stamp. We're just going to go with thanks. And we are going to stamp it in the green. We could do, you know what? No, actually, we're going to do black. We could do black. You could do brown. We're just going to, we'll do it in black. So I'm going to stamp this really cute thanks right on my die cut. I could have done navy blue, too. That would have worked well. And I got lucky because this would be a hard one to turn over. It wouldn't look as good. This is kind of, you get one chance. What I would usually recommend is you stamp and then you die cut. Okay. Yes. All right, so let's build some flowers on here. So it's the, let me show you. Ooh, what do we got a little shadow there. The image is made so that definitely you know a flower goes there. See that little cutout in the leaf? I don't know why. They could have totally just made a whole leaf, but just to let you know. All right, so I'm going to use a combo of the sweet sorbet flowers and the sweet sorbet and petal pink. So I'm going to leave the ones with the blue out. Those will go on another card. Oh, yeah, that looks pretty to have those. Nope, I'm going to put that one on the top. And oh, there's one more. So I can make a whole big bouquet. I think I'm going to leave that one off. And we can pop them up if we want. So what I would think is we would pop some and not pop some. All right, so that one's gonna go there. Make sure you can see your green leaves, right? This one's gonna get popped up. This one's gonna be down. And I would just do some up, some down. Totally fine. And I don't want to cover up all my little green dots. I like those little green dots. Okay, let's get some dimensionals. I feel like I only need one. It's not that big, not that, okay, and then I think this one, do I want it under? I do, I think I want it under like that. So let's just give it a little bit of adhesive and we'll tuck it under. And then I think we'll pop this one up. Is the dot too big? Let's see. I think it fits. Okay, remember where we're going to put this. So I want to make sure, I'm going to put it down low. Ooh, I think I need to save one. Hold on, we're going to save that one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's what I think we're going to have. All right, let's do this. Ribbon. Do we, you know what? I don't want the ribbon. I don't want blue ribbon. You could use some other color. Ooh, it's so pretty. Do I want that side? Is it too much? It's not bad. It's actually not bad. I was thinking it would be too busy on that side. Oh my gosh, I think I like that side better. I do. Well, look at that. Okay, I'm gonna do it. You never know until you try it. Oh, hey, Cynthia from Indianapolis. I was just there. Well, I went to Bloomington on the weekend with my son for an audition. So I've driven past Indianapolis a lot. I don't often go into Indianapolis. I've been into it like one time, a long time ago for a band competition. All right. Yep, I'm putting that one on that side. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. So tonight is just a play. We're just playing with the Regency Park Suite, which is available for ordering. You can, if you're a Stampin' Up! Demo, of course, order from yourself. But if you're not, you could feel free to order from me at audramonk.stampinup.net. 24/7, you can go on there and order. I have a host code for this. Oh, you know what? Actually, that one's going to get closed out. Okay, so if you're ordering tomorrow, ask me for a new host code. It just gives, it makes it so we don't waste those host benefits, so that I get those little benefits and I buy stuff so that I can do prizes and share things with you. Okay, that's going on. Yep. Let's see, where am I going to put it? Did I do too much? Oh my goodness, I think I did too much. I think I don't want this. I think I'm going to save that. Hold on, we're going to go really simple. I think I have some strips of petal pink here. Hold on, let me check my pile. Oh, I don't. All right, well, see, I don't know if white is enough. I want the petal pink. Oh, here it is. I thought I had it. Look at that. Yes. Feels somewhat straight. Okay, so you know what? This is no longer going to be a thanks card. We have to find the stamp set. I just dropped ribbon on my foot. It's going to be a Let's Celebrate card. I think this will fit on my strip. We'll see. I have so many stamps out on so many blocks. There's like very limited block left. I need to, tomorrow is a cleanup day. That is not petal pink. That is pale papaya. Isn't that funny? Oh my goodness. Oh, and look, when I lost that flower, it stuck to my finger. Let's try this. Ooh, we're gonna try it. We are gonna try. And I'm gonna do Night of Navy. I don't know that the dots are gonna work, but we're gonna try. What if we stamp this on here and then we can cut it off? Oh, I like it. See, now I do get to use the polka dots. Okay, let's cut this down. I think this card is actually going to work out just fine. I think it is. Is a 1/2 inch enough? No. Oh, maybe it would have been. Did I cut that like totally crooked? I did. Maybe. I can't tell. Let's look. I kind of cut that crooked. That's what I was thinking. But here, we'll cut this part off first, so it will be less worrisome to us. And then you wonder, which part did she cut crooked? It is a thing you could wonder. Hold on. I almost just cut the letters off. I don't know. Feel like maybe I didn't cut it crooked, or it was very subtle. Okay. Oh yes, don't we like that better? And then we'll put our cute little flower down there, and we'll tuck some of our leaves in. And let's put that green on there too. All right. Okay, so we'll put these together, and I think we'll have a card. Pretty sure we'll have a card. Oh. But you will know all about this beautiful suite. Yes, there we go. Okay, let's put some adhesive. Oh, so that paper is equally sparkly. It is sparkly front and back. Did it take the... Hold on. There we go. Okay, there's our let's celebrate. We definitely want this. I didn't forget about that flower, I promise. Okay, and then let's look at our little leaves. Because see, then we could tuck those in. Although I think this is the in, and that is the out. Oh, I like that. Okay, let's get some glue dots. When I'm tucking little ones in, I like to use glue dots. So we'll tuck that. And we'll tuck this one. Tuck this one. Nope. I think we want to do it like this. Do them together. Yep. And we have one more, and we'll add some gems, and I think we are done. All right, let's see. Do I want that in there? Kind of do. It has a pretty good leaf underneath it, but for some reason I'm liking this one a little better. All right. Cover that leaf up. Just because I think it helps tie these together with the ones on the bottom. All right, boy, I have made a mess, but look how cute that card is. All right, I think it does need gems though. So we have these adhesive back milky dots. What color? Should we use the pinkish ones? I'm not gonna go with the navy. Sometimes it's good to go with the contrast, but I'm gonna go with the pinkish ones. So I guess they're petal pink. It is stuck to my finger. I'm a fan of 3. 3 is nice, a nice number on your card. And there we go, my friends. All right, it only took us 40 minutes to get there. It doesn't normally take so long. To have fun, on the inside of this card, when you put your inside piece, let's see if this is the right size. Oh, that one's a little small, but oh, it'll totally work. Let's do this. You could have fun. Ooh, maybe I want that side. I kind of think I want that side. Add your little strips of DSP. This is a Maker's Mojo thing I learned. You always learn things from our Maker's Mojo event. And sometimes it's just little things. Like I've shared gluing tips I've learned. And I think we all do fancy insides now. I'm pretty sure Wendy was always a fancy inside person. And maybe Melissa was. And I definitely was not. I was very occasionally a fancy inside. And now I'm becoming like where I always do it. Now pretty soon I'll be putting the little flap on the envelope and it'll be like super matchy-matchy. And you could leave this blank. You could stamp the happy birthday on it. You could have stamped flowers on it. You know, you could have a grand, ooh, did I get it dirty? No. But you could also just leave it like this and handwrite what you need to celebrate in there. You could, ooh, we're gonna do that too. You could add a flower in there. So you could get all out, go all out. And if I wouldn't have used all those leaves, I could have added a leaf, but you can have fun on your insides too. So there you go. I'm just gonna make the one. I know I said we were gonna make two, but I think at 40 minutes we're pretty good. So maybe tomorrow I will make this card and just take a picture of it. I got that far. The embossing folder, the die cut where you slip the little piece in, I'll slip that out to stamp it and then I'll put it all together. So, ooh, and then look, I have these blue flowers. So we'll see. So I'll make that one tomorrow. If you have questions, comments, or requests, definitely let me know. If you want to sign up for my January classes, you got to do the Valentine's and the Just cards. You got to do that by tonight. So when I wake up tomorrow, you should have there. Oh, yay. Kathleen says I used her 2 favorites. It's a really, really nice bundle. I don't normally go all in a big, huge bundle, but I have been very happy that I did on this one. So all that fun stuff, give me likes, give me loves. Let me know that you're watching. I'm super, super happy to have shared a little bit of time with you, whether you watch this live or you're watching this on the replay.